you say anything more about the specific mandate that the president gave to the vice president on voting?
Sure.
That he mentioned yesterday. I mean, how is he going to measure success on that?
Well, first, let me say that the president sees the vice president as an important partner and somebody who can work to take on challenging and hard initiatives. That's the role of the modern day vice president. And she actually asked to run point and lead on voting rights. It's an issue that she is personally committed to and passionate about. As she conveyed in her statement yesterday, she expects in the weeks ahead to engage not just with the American people, but with voting rights organizations, community organizations, the private sector to help strengthen and uplift efforts on voting rights nationwide. That includes working with members of Congress, certainly to move legislation forward, something the president strongly supports. It also includes working with local organizations, working with states to see how to make voting more accessible to people across the country. So I think the president is looking to work with the vice president as a partner and looking forward to her taking on this important initiative, something that's a priority to him as well. And I'm sure he'll be regularly updated on her progress.
Does he expect the vice president to travel to these states that have imposed voting restrictions in their state laws?
I think the vice president will have more to say about how she will approach this effort. As you know, she's traveling to the Northern Triangle over the next couple of days on one of the other initiatives she's leading, but I expect she'll have more to say in the coming weeks.
Just briefly, how does he expect the vice president to prioritize these multiple things that she has in her agenda?
Well, I would say just as the president has to balance a number of different priorities, whether it's the American Jobs Plan or working to protect us from ransomware attacks or preparing for an international summit and all of the other entities that are on the president's plate, a modern day vice president does the same thing. So he's confident in her ability to take on a robust agenda, which she certainly has on her plate. Go ahead.